These women are manipulating and gaslighting you men on every front. And you're so desperate to see a woman as an angel that you can't see it. Women are saying they want one thing, but once they get it, they don't know what to do with it. Most of the time, these women are bluffing, specifically in today's culture, with the delusional expectations and going on these fancy dates. And a lot of these women don't have the equipment to go to these places. They don't understand class and etiquette. So before we get too far into the video, I want you guys to like, comment, subscribe, share the video if you like the video. If you guys want to support the channel, all the ways you can support are in the description below. And I'm gonna give you guys a second. I'm gonna take a swig of water, and then we're gonna get into this video that I seen on Instagram that really caught my attention, that makes me want to make this video today. So I come across this specific video on Instagram, and this woman is eating food. Now, as I'm looking at her eat this food, I'm noticing in the background that it's a fancy restaurant. It's a fancy restaurant. And so she's kind of dressed up. The table, everything is kind of fancy and done up like it's a 5-star restaurant. You know, something like what these women keep saying. They don't want to go to Cheesecake Factory, all this stupid other stuff. Which brings me to my number one, or one of my points, is in order for you to go to these places and not be deemed an idiot, you have to have the etiquette and the behavior to be in there. And from this woman's behavior, she had no business going into no 5-star restaurant the way she ate her pasta and lobster. See, women say these things, but they X themselves out once they go on these dates when they don't have the proper mannerisms, behaviors, and etiquette. How do you want to go to a 5-star restaurant and you can't speak proper English? How are you going to a 5-star restaurant and you don't know to put the napkin on your lap, elbows off the table? All these things are for the upper class and for individuals that have the money and the mannerisms and the etiquette to behave and to get into these places. This is why these fancy restaurants, you're not just paying for the food, you're paying for the experience. So whenever you go, these women go into these places, and this woman specifically went into this place and she's eating the noodles like she's a 10-year-old woman, 10-year-old child, just getting the noodles and just doing all that unnecessary low-class stupid shit. And guys, I kid you not, I can't make this up on this video. This woman, because she had a plate of noodles, pasta, and it was some kind of seafood pasta. She had a lobster on the side. And you guys know how the lobster comes, or the crab, whatever. It comes with a shell on top. So you have to take the shell off before you eat it. This woman was eating the noodles all nasty and like a child. And this woman took the lobster tail and bit it without the knowledge of taking the shell off and eating it. So this woman just ate a mouthful of shell and lobster tail at the same time. Think about how stupid that is. But these women have the audacity to ask for a 5-star date to go to a 5-star restaurant when they don't behave like a 5-star woman. I'm literally disgusted. I'm watching this video and I'm messing my face up saying, ew, that's disgusting. Like, I couldn't believe how low class this individual woman was to be in such a high class place. And this guy fell victim to the gaslighting and manipulation, saying, hey, she wants to go to a 5-star restaurant, and you don't qualify her and vet her to see if she's suited to go to a 5-star restaurant, because it's more than just, she's attractive and she has to go to a 5-star restaurant. That woman has to have the etiquette and the manners and the values to go to a 5-star restaurant. Otherwise, she's going to embarrass you, because you ultimately took that woman when she wasn't qualified to go there. And people in those, and you guys don't understand, once you go to these places, the rich people or the wealthy people or the people that have businesses or whatever, they are extremely prejudiced. Not in the sense of black and white, but in the sense of how you act, how you speak, how you dress. So this woman was dressing with a tight black dress above the knee, eating food like she was a 13-year-old child, and speaking ghetto English, Ebonics. And she thinks she's qualified to go to a 5-star restaurant and get this treatment. See, the guy that took her out on this, he probably fell victim to the culture and these women saying, hey, these guys ain't shit because they don't take us out on expensive dates. They're falling victim to the shaming that these women are putting on. And so he's on the date, ultimately, with a woman who is unqualified to maneuver and navigate through a higher class environment. And this is what I'm saying. Women don't understand. They just think you go to a high class restaurant just because it's a high class restaurant because it's expensive, not knowing all the different other things that go along with that. And so this guy obviously fell victim to this woman saying she wants to go to a 5-star restaurant without vetting her properly. And this woman ultimately does not know how to function once you move up in the tiers of higher class. Because that's why the restaurant is expensive. It's because lower class people can't afford it. They price you out. You guys are falling for, you guys are getting weak in the knees. You guys are so desperate to get women that when she says, take me on an expensive date, you'll do it. Whenever these women say, we're not going to Cheesecake Factory, you listen. Which ultimately just shows how stupid you are and how stupid she is. Because any man with common sense wouldn't take her to a 5-star restaurant. And any woman that has any sense knows you don't need to go to a 5-star restaurant to be with a good guy. Like comment, subscribe, share the video if you like the video. I appreciate you guys watching to the end. Hopefully you guys got some value. You guys please comment your thoughts below. I want to see what you guys think. And I'll see you guys on the next one, man. Peace.